today I woke up and realized Christmas is so soon and I haven't even wrapped anyone's presents yet, so I quickly had to wake up and make some breakfast. I pretty much have eggs and bacon and toast every single morning, and today is no different. But Malibu is always on my feet begging for food, so obviously I had to make her eggs, bacon, and toast too, and I accidentally left her bacon in the air fryer a little too long and burnt it. So I had to make her more, but by the time her food was done, all my food was ice cold, so I had to put it in the microwave to warm it back up. So then Malibu and I sat down, had our breakfast, and read the Daily Mail, which is actually a lot more interesting than you think. Then I realized I haven't even wrapped my Christmas presents yet, so I ran to the closet with all the presents in it to get them ready, and I haven't even bought wrapping paper yet. Ugh, so stupid. So now I've got to make a trip to Walmart, and I can't leave Malibu at home because she has separation anxiety, and that's what you get for getting a puppy during quarantine. But since I live in an apartment building, no one can go out in the halls without a mask on, and Malibu didn't have a mask on. She doesn't even have a mask, so I quickly had to make her one. I grabbed a mask, wrapped it around some scrunchies to fit on her ears, and we were now ready to go. When I got to Walmart, I really had to pee, and when I'm peeing, I have this weird thing where I have to be watching TikToks. Then I saw this TikTok of these guys covering their entire room in wrapping paper, and I thought that was a genius idea, and I was already at Walmart to get wrapping paper anyways. So I quickly went to get a lot of wrapping paper. I got some of these bow things too, mostly because they're pretty, and of course I need tape. Lots and lots of tape. Now that I got everything I needed, I gotta check out. And when I was walking home with my supplies, I kept on dropping things. I know you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just get a bag? But I am not spending 5 cents on a bag. That is a ripoff and just a waste of money. And my way is much more environmentally friendly for the climate change happening in the House of Green Gases and fueling fossils. Anyways, I got home and it's time to start wrapping. I didn't know if I should start with the door, the bed, the tables, the window, the mirror, or maybe even Malibu. Okay, I decided I'm gonna start with wrapping the door, and luckily the length of the wrapping paper is like the same length as the door, so that worked out perfectly. Only took me like an hour for that. And Malibu kept on eating all my wrapping paper, so to discipline her, I decided to wrap her up as a present. I mean, not really for discipline, more so for my enjoyment, but Malibu clearly wasn't understanding what I was trying to do, so I showed her a picture so we're both on the same page. But for some reason, it wasn't really working out, and she wasn't understanding, so I gave up on wrapping her. Next, I decided to do the walls, but I realized I am definitely not tall enough, and even with a chair, I was still not tall enough, so I had to get a ladder. I didn't really know where to get a ladder from. I thought of asking to borrow the firefighter's ladder at the fire hall, but that might just be weird, so I stuck into my parents' house and stole one of their step ladders. I felt like the Grinch that stole Christmas, so I hurried home and got to wrapping my room in Christmas paper. I mean, the idea seems much easier than it actually is. At this point, I was sweating like a pig on Christmas morning. And once I finished all the walls, I was so happy because it took me so long, and I did a little happy dance on my bed. After all that hard work I've done, I think I deserve a snack break, and I was really craving those hot chocolate bombs I see all over TikTok, but I am definitely not a professional baker, but then I got the most genius idea. So I got a Kinder Egg and took off all the packaging of it. Now I have to open up the egg without breaking the chocolate, and that one was a fail, so I tried again, and huzzah, I did it perfectly this time. Oh, and I can't just forget about the toy inside it. Okay, these toys are just way too much fun to play with, but I needed to make this hot chocolate bomb. So inside the chocolate, I added in hot chocolate and some marshmallows, and then I licked the edges to glue them back together. Now I've got the perfect hot chocolate bomb. I just added in more milk, mixed it all together, and now I'm gonna go watch Christmas Chronicles and enjoy my hot chocolate. I chugged that hot chocolate in less than 10 seconds because I had to get back to my job. I think the next step to completing this room is the bed. I couldn't decide which wrapping paper to use, but I think I like this one the best. So I wrapped and wrapped and wrapped my bed until the entire thing was fully covered. Then I realized, how am I supposed to sleep tonight? But I'll just sleep on the couch for a little bit because there is no way I am destroying this before Christmas. And of course, I had to wrap the pillows too. Now, all I had left were the tables, mirror, and Malibu's bed. Malibu, I am so sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. So I wrapped up Malibu's bed, finished both sides of the table, and said goodbye to the mirror I checked myself out in every morning. Not sure how this happened, but somehow I ended up wrapped in the wrapping paper too. And I started to get claustrophobic, so I had to get out of there. I used every single roll of wrapping paper I had. It was finally done. Now it is time for a room montage. Now, I couldn't just enjoy this beautiful room alone, so I thought it would be a good idea to invite my family over to show them. My mom walked in and thought I was the craziest person on earth, but honestly, I think she was quite impressed. And then my dad came in and he loved it. He asked if I could do his room like this. Now, by this time, it was like 1 a.m. and I was exhausted from all the work I've done today. Maybe I'll become a professional wall wrapper, if that's even a thing. But I brushed my teeth, got my PJs on, and snuggled into my bed sheets. And as I'm just about to fall asleep, I realized I haven't even wrapped my presents yet. Ugh.